Welcome, Taurus, to September 2018 General Love Reading. Please remember to check your moon and rising, as this reading is not going to resonate with all of you. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach me on Instant Go, or you can reach me on my personal website. Those links are available below this video for your convenience. May this reading be for the highest good of all Tauruses and the highest good of all who are involved. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but I just did. I haven't said it on any of my other videos, but for some reason I'm feeling like some of you Taurians are just kind of in a place of either feeling alone, feeling heartbroken. It could have been a situation where 3 people were involved, but either way it goes, I feel like it may have something to do with an earth sign. It could be a Capricorn, could be another Taurus, could be a Virgo, could be anyone, okay? But those are the signs that are standing out at the moment. I really feel like at times you had hope in your heart that this was going to work, okay? Now, this could be anything. This could be love, okay? Especially when I look at the 8 of Cups. But I feel like you're being saved from this situation, because when I see the 8s, I immediately feel infinity. I feel that the universe has your back. But this also has to do maybe with work, but mostly love. Okay, also Virgo here. This is the Virgo card, and I did mention an earth sign. I've got Capricorn down here. Okay, and what I'm feeling here is some of you are in the process or have walked away from something that was extremely judgmental, critical, sabotaging energy. And I feel this is probably the best thing that you could have possibly did, because I feel like there was a lot of not just hypocrisy in this relationship, but a lot of unfairness. I'm also picking up like maybe somebody cheated or made you promises that, or you made promises to someone else and you could not commit because this was a third party situation and you had to basically stay, or your decision was to stay where you were at. Okay. Looking at this row here, I feel like there has to be a decision. But before this decision is made, I feel like you need to clear the air. And I feel like that opportunity is going to come. I also feel like this could be something at work. Okay, this could have been something that you traveled. Maybe you were traveling, or you're traveling in September. But there is a conflict with this travel. I feel like, again, the communication needs to clear. Now, you could be traveling to someone and the two of you might be excited to see each other, but at the same time I feel like there's a conflict here. Now, maybe this trip that you're going on, maybe you have your hopes up high, like it's going to be something, you're dreaming about it, but I feel like whoever you're going to see, or whoever you're going to visit on this trip, 3 people are involved. And I also feel like this also could have something to do with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It's right next to the 3 of Swords. Now, this could be also your moon and rising. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting with this traveling. So I feel like once honesty is given here and you clear the air, I feel like things can get better between you. Now, when I look at this row, I feel like there's some lucky energy coming in September. Some of you have been in financial difficulties or situations where money has been a problem. Suddenly there's a windfall. Suddenly money is coming in, jobs are coming in, or you're getting that raise or that promotion that you were looking for. Some of you have work relationships going on, in love maybe with the boss or somebody who's at work. But I'm still feeling like there's an issue there. I don't see that going through at the moment because of the complications that are involved with it. And so even though you tried to clear the air, some of you with some of your significant others, maybe Capricorn, or just a situation where the energy hasn't been good, somebody's been leading you on, maybe somebody's been using you. Maybe at the same time you've been dreaming that things could be good between the two of you, and you're trying to get that communication across, but for some reason I feel like you're being taken advantage of here. You will be moving along from this relationship. You will be moving along even from this living quarters. I feel like maybe even you live upon this kind of energy, and I feel like you're going to move. You're just going to change it all. And that's going to be for the best, really for the best of you. Okay, so I'm just going to scan here for a moment and just kind of feel out what else, other messages I want to give from this reading. See, here I feel like with the Hermit and the Seven of Cups, along with the Three of Swords, there's a lot of confusion. I feel like some of you Taurians have unanswered questions. You're trying to get closure and it's just not happening. Okay, if it's not happening now, it's meant that you're not to receive the closure right now. But you are responsible also for the closure. So please move forward and do the closing yourself. Just close it. If you have to write a letter to the universe, you have to write a letter to yourself, you have to throw it in fire and burn it, however you want to manifest it, but definitely clear it. And here with this Eight of Cups, moving away from something that's really critical. But some of you, I feel like, keep moving forward towards it, hoping that it's going to change. I don't see that it's going to change. And this trip, like I said, I feel like it's going really well. It could be a business trip. It could be a trip for love. And then suddenly it's going to make a change. You're going to see some truth. You're going to see some truth come out in this trip that wasn't coming out in communication between the two of you. I think maybe the two of you were discussing the situation, but I think you're dreaming about that it's going to be something else, and I don't feel that's what's going to happen. But I do feel like you need to make this trip. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a far trip. It can be a short trip. I don't know. It's not going to be that way for all of you, of course, but this trip to me feels kind of, iffy. Like I said, it starts out really good in regards to love, and then some truth comes out. This trip also can be really good for business, though. And also, too, I feel like some of you might actually making a trip to a job interview, okay? And I do feel like you'd have a chance of getting it. But, there may be some delays. There may be some delays until probably the next month or the month after, or it could even go into the next year. Some of you are going to experience some delays. All right, let's go ahead and look at the love cards. I've already shuffled them. We've got attraction, worth waiting for, express your love, pay attention to the red flags, getting to know each other, retreat, staying optimistic, and wedding. All right, so let me just go ahead and get the messages in from there. I feel like the ones who are involved, where there's three parties here, you're hoping that this person either, gets up and gets a divorce, or this could be about you too, or there's some changes enough to give confidence to the relationship that this is going to work out and is worth waiting for. I do feel like some of you are going on a trip with your significant other in September. I feel like it should be positive. I sense September weddings. Now up here, I feel like, there's some of you are attracted to someone who you are expressing your love, giving attention to, but they just kind of Eight of Cups, walked out of your life, and now you're hoping that they will return. But there have been so many signs that this person hasn't been the most honest with you, and so you know, you're just going to have to take it like a grain of salt. You're just going to have to check it out further. If it's really showing evidence of this can't work, then, you know, close the chapter. Because if you keep dragging it on, the further it goes, the more you're going to hurt. All right. So, and some of you here too, I feel like I'm getting a message here that someone can meet somebody very special at a wedding, that they may be attending a wedding, and may meet somebody really special that you just kind of have great chemistry with and just hook up pretty quick. But anyways, I feel like you should stay positive. There is a divine timing for everything, you know, especially when you get the divine timing card, which is worth waiting for. And try to be as present as you possibly can, because some of you, I feel like, are going deep into the past. And I feel like it affects your current relationships, or it affects you from meeting somebody new. Let me just pull another tarot card. We've got the Ace of Cups, okay? So on top of this love reading, hey, this is a message that love is coming. And it's worth taking the adventure. It's worth taking the risk on it. Let me just pull another love card here next to it. Yeah, be flirty, be open, have fun, date. Good month for you, Taurus, as far as that goes, especially when I get the Ace of Cups and the flirt card. You know, be lighthearted about things and just really enjoy yourself, because you could come out with a great partner in the long run. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting here for you. You know, when I pay attention to the red flags, it wants me to move it down here with the Ace of Swords, the Devil card, the Seven of Cups, and then the Chariot. So here I feel like somebody wants to wants to separate, sorry. But that message that I get in here about separating, it's about the move. Let me get another card after that. I just want to look at that again. Yeah, the Two of Swords. Be careful with the communication. You may be, what's the word for it? You may be taken on a ride of illusions, where someone's making you promises, making you try to see something a different way when the truth has already been out, but they're trying to persuade you that, you know, you're seeing it all wrong and this is how it really is. But with this Devil card, you know, and then pay attention to the red flags, and then I see the Two of the Swords. Be careful with that. If you're prepared to move and you've got the finances to do it, in this situation down here, I would say go. Go for it. It's time to rebuild your life. That is the message I'm getting. Hang in there, Taurus. Okay? Much love and blessings to you. Have a great September.